Hey everyone, it's MaggieBot. I don't know if anyone is filtering on over here because I needed to reset some settings. Let me know if this is coming in okay. I will be opening a Christmas gift today. I put on my Christmas sweater. I'll show this off again later, but it's adorable. I just have to fix some links because I put out the wrong live link because I'm the best. So I will be in the chat and live streaming in just a second. If you would go and if you shared this already, share this new link for my live stream. Going back now, babe. Okie dokie. All the things. Bring people. And muting myself. Super. Okay. I have a couple of you at least. Hi, Netters. This was my first year doing BGG Secret Santa. I'm kind of glad I waited till this year because they updated all of their tech and stuff. Like you can send anonymous messages way easier now, which is really, really nice. I've got a couple people here, so I'm just going to say hello again. So welcome to the MaggieBot Christmas special, apparently on December 4. But one big thing, if you've ever known me, I have a Wonder Woman cup, and it has eggnog in it. Best part about December is it's the only time of year that I do any sort of eggnog. Hi everybody. Okay, so I got my Secret Santa gift a couple days ago, and I did a poll, and everyone voted that I should open it. So I figured I'd do it on stream. I know you're supposed to share these things, so I got a card, and it says Santa is sending you a game he no longer plays from your Secret Santa. Because I knew my wish list was a little tricky because my wish list is a bunch of new Essen stuff and a couple of Grail games, and if there's anything else, I kind of want it already. So I have this gift, and you can kind of hear chits moving in it, so you know it's an open game. I have no idea what this could be because this is like a Agricola-sized box in weight. So it's in that family, something I don't own. And I have no freaking clue. Oh, okay. Nutters, what's your guess, though? What's your guess before I open this? Just tape all over it. Okay, I never would have guessed this. I will give the chat a few minutes, but it is Eve Rosenberg, if that helps. No, I already own this boat anyway. No, it's Mercator. This is an older. It was on my wish list for. No, smaller box in Fields of Arlo, which I already own as well. That was the problem, is I already owned all this stuff. Yeah, and I kind of put in my wish list. I was like, used games are just fine by me. Like if it saves them spending. Oh wow, this is not even fully punched. This has pieces in it that aren't. Oh, no, it is. Oh, part of the board isn't. I see. It's part of the board game. I just haven't played it before. This is definitely one of those, because it was before my time type titles, but alrighty. Well, cool. Looks like it's in pretty rockin' shape. It does not feel very played. Well, that's good. I hope you guys are all getting stuff for your Secret Santas. I sent mine, so this year I got this really nice guy out in the middle of the Midwest, and he doesn't get out to game nights that much, and he's a big beer drinker, so I sent him a beer advent calendar, and then I got him, the components I'll show you. I got him a super cool, very hard to get game from Europe, but I'm having trouble getting it over to the States right now. Because, you go through the website, but they'll only ship to the UK. So I sent to a reshipper, and the reshipper doesn't want to put somebody else's name on it. So just regular wooden cubes. This was a couple years back before they started with the mini cards, a whole crap ton of mini cards. Giant coins, though. I like big coins. Oh, wow, your gift is from Amsterdam. So I kept mine in the U.S. because I didn't really want to deal with international shipping. So, of course, then I went and got a Christmas gift for someone from, I think I'm getting it from Denmark, sending it to Austria, and then reshipping it to the States. But Oh, and also, I know you can barely see it, but I also have my Christmas sweater on this year. And that's why I'm so warm, but I figured it was very Christmassy. Oh, they weren't metal. They're just giant. Metal coins would be rad, but I don't really need them in every game, especially a game that I may not play that often. As far as I know, Mercator is not super great. Like, it's supposed to be good, but not great, which is why I never really tracked it down. I'm actually really glad to have gotten it in this manner, because now I will play it. Yes, it's a hedgehog. Porcupine. It's a Porky Christmas. It wasn't supposed to. Voyages of Marco Polo, an indulgence to your target. Oh, cool. I'm hoping you hear from your Sienna, Andrew. If you don't, let's all like send Andrew things. I'll send you indulgence. It'll be hilarious. Oh, yeah. So I don't know if you guys have any other questions. I figured I'd do a quick spiel about the differences of the new London, because it would feel weird to do a 5-minute stream, but you never know. Maybe wanted with some eggnog. But I played the new London recently, so I figured there might be questions about it. It was really, really good. So this was like kind of my Christmas gift to myself. I sent myself 4 gifts from Philibert, which is like Europe, and they have to like, you have to spend enough to warrant all the shipping. Yes, London, exactly. Shut up. Eggnog is delicious, Chris Cornejo. So, and Nutters is asking about Caledonia. So Clans of Caledonia, I played my first play with my friend Chris and my friend Matt, and I on a very, very basic level why people are calling it like Terra Mystica-ish, because you put things onto a board that cover things. To do that, I don't really see the Terra Mystica in that part. The only other bit that really reminded me of it was that you got a bonus for building next to other people, but that just it's not enough for someone to say that's a Terra Mystica killer to me. The game itself was pretty fun. You have very different asymmetrical powers. So like I got the guy that could do 2 contracts at once, or the clan or whatever, and somebody else, they all get their special powers, and you're fighting for these kind of Isle of Skye-ish round by round objectives. I don't know. I thought the market felt extra. Like you could have just made static prices for all the goods and that would have been fine. It felt a little like it had a little too many things going on that weren't really necessary. But that's one play. One play. I don't know. Like there's lots of games where you have stuff on a board and you take it off. It just like for me, it doesn't make sense that where you would not play Terra Mystica, which is a far better game. Gaia Project, I would imagine at this point I've gotten my plays of Terra Mystica, so now I can focus a little bit more on Gaia Project. I think Gaia Project, the cult track is so dang interesting now. And, I'm looking forward to seeing what the other races do, because when we played our game at BGG Con, we played with races that play a little bit like the races, like the beginning races in Terra Mystica. So like the guy who got the race that easily terraforms just played it exactly like you would play the Sandstorm dudes, the yellow player. I just wanted to, like, you guys ignored my London, but I have to show you how beautiful this is, because it's so pretty. It is really gorgeous, and the way they dealt with the burrows in this is really, really cool. Sorry, it was right next to me, so I had to talk about it. But the new London, I would say, is even better than the original, which I normally wouldn't say things like that. But I guess that falls into this might as well be Terra Mystica if I was going to say stuff like that. Yeah, the turn order passing in Gaia Project staying similar to the original Terra Mystica, even though 100% of people agreed that the passing order was improved in the expansion, is an odd choice. But I feel like you could house rule it and you'd be all right. I'm sorry eggnog makes you gag, but it means more for me. Oh, does New London work for friend Ross in the chat? And I we have done these events where you play 4 simultaneous games, and you need the games to not change turn order, which it doesn't, extra interactions, which it doesn't. Yeah, I think it still works. Like there's a lot that goes into playing 4 simultaneous games, but I don't think it messes with any of them. No, it should be fine. Yes, thank you. Eggnog is good and delicious and wonderful. Okay, so that's probably good for a live stream if you are just joining us. I opened up my Secret Santa gift, and it was a copy of Mercator, lovingly gifted by my Santa's shelf of shame. He doesn't play it anymore, so I might as well, which I really appreciate. I hope you guys all had fun with your Secret Santas, and if you want to share more about what you gifted, please let me know on Twitter. I have been, I know there's probably some sort of Board Game Geek something where I share this, but I don't know where that is, so I'm going to go out to find it. What was London about? What is it about? I know the basic of London is that you're building the city. Like, I don't know the theme. I know that you're some sort of lordy lords because you have control over poverty, but I don't know what it is more than that. I think the biggest difference in the new London, it saves the main strategy of old London was to get into loans and get into boroughs as fast as you could at the beginning. And now that's not very helpful. So loans, when you run your city, you get poverty for loans, and your boroughs don't have anything to do with the poverty when you run your city. They just get rid of a little bit of poverty as you buy them. So it changed everything. I was sitting there playing it with my friend Evan, and we're both just kind of staring at everything, and it's a whole new ball game at this point. It's crazy. Yeah, but you, like Matt says, make card engine, get rid of poverty cubes, do the best. But I mean, it was really, really different, and you only get whatever power is on the top of the last borough that you purchase. So you will get like beneficial ones, and then you'll get something with good points, and then you'll get something else that's beneficial, and you're kind of chaining through them over the course of the game. It's really neat, and in London is great for 2 players. I'd say it works anywhere from 2 to 4 pretty well. The more players you have, a little bit more downtime, but a little bit more rivalrous nature. In our 2-player game, we got through the borough deck almost, which I think would be pretty crazy to have that many boroughs in a 4-player game. I think in a 4-player game, you can expect to have far fewer than that. I think it's a great 2-player game, though. I'm glad we got to talk about it a little bit because I was so excited and I hadn't talked to anyone about it yet. But I don't really know anyone that plays a lot of Mercator. Ross was saying I should play it with my friend Amanda. I'm sure some of the folks around here who have been into gaming a little bit longer than me have probably played it. I think it was just before I got into gaming. I'm excited to see how that shakes out. And yes, Netters, you need London. You needed it already, though. That's the sad part, is I've probably talked a million people into buying the older one, and now there's a new one. And I'd say either is great, but if I had my druthers, I'd probably get the new one. Any other questions before I cut this off? Because I know I went super long now. Oops. Okay, so you did play it with Amanda. Maybe she'll teach it to me. That'd be so good. But thanks for joining me with my goofy live broadcast. For no good reason, I just figured it would be fun to open the gift with people. I am going to go work on a Yentis review, and I'm going to figure out how to say that word. G-E-N-T-S. I have no idea. All right. Bye, Cornejo. Bye.